but y'all gotta make them feel this back in Arizona.
Yes,
Y'all gotta make America hear y'all, bruh.
Yes,
Y'all boys really balls out here. Let the world fucking see this shit, bro. It's gonna get millions of views. Put your family on the map. Put your gang on the map. Put your people on the map. Put London on the map. And one time for Coach. What's up, fellas? What's up, Coach? What's up, fellas? What's up, Coach? What's up, fellas? What's up, Coach? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, body bag on me. Body bag on 3. 1, 2, 3. Body bag.
About the jersey, bro. Yeah. Hard, bro. Suits you well. Suits you well. D, what you telling the people? It's time. London, put your city on the map. City on the map.
Hey all, Toshane Boyce, Under Amour athlete, American football player, you know. Just here to just talk a little bit about my story, a little bit about my journey, man. Like, in terms of like upbringing, single mum, you know, so it's never been the easiest in terms of like life. You know, life's always been hard, you know, having a single mum, so like 3 siblings as well, so it's never been easy being able to do certain things, but just being grateful to know that, you know, my mum's always done the best for me, the family, and just being able to provide, you know, everything I've wanted, everything I've needed. You know, Mumsy's been there to look after us and make sure that, you know, we've had everything that we needed, and that's why the person that I am today, you know, all the success that I'm getting is just because I know where I'm coming from. You know, that's one of the main things I always like to kind of hold deep within me, is that if you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going, you know. And just having God with me, you know, God wouldn't allow us to go through anything that we wouldn't be able to achieve, you know what I'm saying? God wouldn't put a battle in front of me if I wouldn't be able to get through it. So any battle or any sorts of adversity that I go through, I just use it to motivate me and just say, you know what, I can get through this. If God's given me this challenge, clearly he knows that I'm strong enough to be able to overcome, or if I'm not strong enough at that time, eventually I will be able to overcome. So yeah, like that's just what motivates me.
Guys, man, I wish I was flipping playing, bro, man. You know, my injury right now, but it's cool though. Guys are strapping up, guys are having fun, you know, they're enjoying themselves. Hey, let's see who comes up with that 10K, let's go.
Yeah, I'd say, you know, my upbringing is what's made me the person that I am today. You know, just like if you haven't been through certain situations, naturally you're just gonna be normal, like, and then when certain things happen, you don't know how to react. But based off my mentality and based on the certain things that I've been through in life, it's toughened me and, you know, made me strong and tough as a person. So whenever I go through certain things, it's kind of like I'm impenetrable because I've been through it before. I'm used to this feeling, so I can just, you know, keep going, sort of thing. So it's not something that obviously everyone is used to or everyone has, but I'm grateful to know that I have that within me to be able to face any situation, any problem, and just be able to get through it a lot easier than, you know, I would when I was a lot younger.
Back to another episode of And the NFL. Now I have a great guest this week. He is huge within the NFL UK community and especially within the flag football space. It is the one and only Toshane Boyce. Thanks so much for joining us, being on the show this week. First up, how are you doing? I know you're a Chiefs fan. Chiefs beat Miami and Frankfurt. I mean, that must have been a nice little tick box win for you.
100%. Thank you, Ash, for, you know, having me here on the show today. I'm so grateful to be here. And yeah, as you said, I'm buzzing, you know, that Chiefs come and win in that game.
Outside of obviously being an NFL fan and stuff, you do so much within the NFL UK community and especially with flag football. So we've seen a lot of each other now this like current season and in the season as well within the flag football space. But so for people that maybe don't know too much about what you do, I'd love for you to just kind of dive in and just explain absolutely everything in a nutshell, however you fancy for them, because I mean what you're doing, especially with the kids and everything, I think it's fantastic.
100%. So what I basically do, so I work with the NFL UK, so I'm a participation coordinator for the NFL UK. I cover the southern region, so I cover like all the southern regions, so like Inverness, Scotland, North London, South London, and we basically go around delivering training days, so upskilling teachers, coaches, students that want to get an opportunity to, you know, understand what American football is. As we know, American football isn't as popular as it is in America and the UK, so we're basically bridging that gap by giving them the opportunity to understand. So we basically go around and deliver like a training course. They also get a certificate by completing the course. Obviously they pass after the assessment at the end of the day.
Amazing. And so tell me as well, how was your trip to Ghana?
That was amazing, man. Like,
so what did you do over there? So it was similar to what you're doing kind of over here in the UK,
over
wasn't
here.
it? Yeah.
So in Ghana we had our NFL Accra tournament. So this is the second year that's running. Last year we had it, which was the first one, and then following from the success of last year, we had another one this year. So same thing that we normally do in the UK, but just over in Ghana. So they had their final competition over there, and that was amazing, man. Like, we had 16 schools that competed in the tournament this year. Obviously there's only going to be one winner. The school that actually won last year, it was a fresh cohort of teams, and there was 6 new schools, 9 returning, but the same school that won last year, they won again this year. But they had fresh players, fresh coaches, but it just goes to show that the level and the expertise of coaching is growing within that area and within that school, because for them to win last year and also win again this year, it shows that they're doing
I'd be a bit bummed
right.
out. I'd be like, oh, the same school, but hey, if it's different players, different coaches, and everything, that's quite exciting.
Good. But the level of football over there is increasing, because the team that was in the finals the last time, they actually got knocked out in the semi-final. So there was a new school that was involved. So they was battling between the second best team, and the game was actually quite close. So it shows that the level of football is really, really growing over there. And it's just amazing to be able to, you know, put an American football in some of the young kids' hands. Some of them have never played, and, you know, just being able to see them smile and get exposed to a sport that we all know and we all love is just amazing to give them that opportunity.
I've got to ask you as well, how did it feel to see yourself on that billboard, Shane? So you partnered with Under Amour.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, kind of tell us everything. Tell us how you felt seeing yourself up on that big ass billboard, because it wasn't just like a little thing. That was big.
It was surreal. Like, honestly, I'm sponsored with Under Amour right now. You know, the whole process was I kind of had to compete between, I think it was like 300, 400 athletes that came through. So
that's nuts.
Under Amour,
that's not just like a little handful of people. Like
it's a lot of people to compete against. So they had like some testing going on in the Battersea Power Station. So I was like, you know what? Let me go down. Like, I'm a person where I love competition. Anything to compete and get myself involved in, that's me. I'm gonna get myself involved in. I didn't obviously know the after opportunities of like being on the billboards and stuff, but my mindset was, you know what, if there's something to compete in, I'm gonna go compete. You know, competed between 400 people, and I made it through to the top 10. After making it through to the top 10, the top 10 moved on to stage 2. So stage 2 was they flew us out to Amsterdam to compete against like each other.
Okay.
And then the top 3 out of the top 10 then would get sponsors. So I was like, cool. My mindset is, you know, I'm here now. I made it through to the top 10. There's no way I'm going home without something. I need to finish through. So competed with amongst the top 10. And then after the Amsterdam trip, I was confident. I did really well. I dominated and smashed all the drills. And then in the end, a couple of days later, they got back to me and they told me that I got sponsored. So I was like, I'm ready to go. And then a part of the sponsorship, one of the main like activities that they had going on, opportunities, was that we were going to have a photo shoot to be around all over London to kind of promote the brand and promote like those athletes that got sponsored. And I was like, look, this is amazing. And they didn't give us too much detail on what would actually be the shoot and where it would go. So then they called me one day, they said, Toshane, we got a surprise for you, bring friends, bring family. And I was like, okay, cool, like I wonder what it's gonna be. We went over to Shoreditch and saw the massive billboard itself. And my mum was there, my family was there, and yeah, it was emotional. Like, you know, that's a childhood dream that you always say, like, I wish one day to be on there, but you know, you never actually expect it to happen. And when it does, it's like, you know what, like, just grateful, man. But
it just goes to show hard work, perseverance, like just chatting to you, and like obviously we've known each other a little bit before and stuff, but your mindset I think is fantastic, and that's something that I think everybody can learn from you and stuff as well. So it's great, obviously, like you said, that you're able to give back to the younger generation, to the kids stuff, but also to your peers
100%.
as well that you work with. But just being able to kind of just be around you and listen to you speak and stuff, like it's a beautiful level of confidence, but that mindset, determination and stuff. I mean, the world's your oyster. We're going to see you with our gold medal. You're going to be on Team GB for sure. I mean, it's going to happen.
We're going to use this interview to kind of look back and say, you know, we said it this
I'll be like, hey, we called it here right now.
I can't wait, man. But like, that's literally what I'm all about. You know, I know what it means and how it feels to kind of have goals and have dreams, and like, the world is your oyster. Whatever
Yeah.
it is that you want, you can go out there and achieve. And if you believe it, you can make it happen. And it's just something that I believed, and I always said that, you know, no matter what I do, I just want to be the best at. And American football came into my life, and I was like, you know what, I got to be the best in this sport. This sport is new. None of my friends do it. Like, this is something where it's like I can make my own story from this. So I'm going to make my own story from it. And then the story's still in the making, not only just about me, but then also about giving it to the younger generation, and giving them a chance to kind of be involved and say, you know what, if he can do it, so can I. In terms of my future, you know, like, I have high goals and high aspirations for my future. You know, I've always said, no matter what it is that I do, I want to be the best version of myself and just to excel and get to the top and the highest level. So in terms of what that is, you know, I want to play American football at the highest level. I want to, you know, play out in the States, you know, get that experience. I've been to America before, but I want to actually properly play out there in America and, you know, get the opportunity to dominate and compete with, you know, the best that play American football. You know, I started playing this game when I was 16, and, you know, I started playing it quite late, but the fact that I'm so good at this sport, I know that it wasn't just by fluke or just by chance that I started playing it. There must be a reason why I'm in this sport. And, you know, if I've been playing it for a couple of years, and imagine if I keep going the level that I can get to. So definitely want to take it to the highest level that I can get to. And in terms of like things that I do off the field, so not just playing, I want to be able to network and connect, you know, with high profile people, and just be able to continue to grow my brand, grow myself as a person, and, you know, just continue to grow, man. You know, that's what it's all about. It's all about elevation, getting to the best level that you can potentially get to, and just continuing to network and, you know, continue to expand your network and, you know, horizon of people that you meet and see, man. I want to explore the world, man. There's so many things out here that we can do. Like, literally, the world is your oyster. I know people say it all the time, it's cliche, but it really is. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, you can go out there and achieve, man. So for you guys that are watching this video now, like, use this as motivation. If I can do it, so can you, man. Like, believe in yourself. Whatever it is that you're focused on, it doesn't have to be sports related. If you're trying to be a lawyer, trying to be a doctor, do the things that you need to do to get to where you want to get to, man. Like, things are going to be tough, things are going to be hard, but if it was easy, everyone would do it. You know what I'm saying? If it was easy, everyone would do it. The fact that it's hard, it shows that it's not for everyone, it's not common. So just be the best version of yourself and just keep going every single day.